All right, could have made this thing an entire just sort of Texas two-step, but, the Mavs traded Luka. Lakers taking on the Bucks. Yanni Valls and Luka Doncic, second of back-to-back games here. And Giannis hadn't lost head-to-head to Luka since 2022. He'd beat him 5 straight times. Doncic, a triple. Doncic in the lane. He was 9 of 19 from the floor. He was 18 of 20 from the line. Lakers going to the break, leading by 12. Doncic over Miles Turner. And then Doncic splitting the double. Okay, they're trying to roll 2 defenders, and one of them is Giannis. Didn't matter. Fade away. It went 21 in the first half for Luka. Finished with 41. His 4th 40-point game this season. He has 50 40-point games in his career. Austin Reeves wouldn't get to 40, but the headband hero did make 5 triples. Reeves driving, little kick, little give and go. Maxi Kleber back to Reeves. Bottoms. Wow. Reeves went for 25 and 8. Wow. He's averaging 28 over his last couple of games. Lakers are 7-2 on the road. They thumped the Bucks 119-95.
Hey, Chet Holmgren had 25 points. You're not going to see him in this highlight because it was all about SGA and the Thunder. 1 loss this season in the Queen City, taking on the Hornets in their city editions, representing the bird of paradise, which is actually not a bird. It's a flower.
I had no idea.
Did a little Googling this morning, and Gary Streisky's got some extra knowledge. SGA is just splashing, man. This guy is... How about this? 33 points, 4 boards, 7 assists, his 12th 30-point game this season. They've only played 14 games. He's scored 30 or more points in 12 of their 14 games this year. LaMelo Ball, he did not play. Rest. He needs to rest up because they need him. They don't win very many games without him on the court. It's another 30-piece for SGA. The Thunder have the best record in the NBA. They're 13-1. Okay, so through 14 games, the defending champs, they look even better than they were last year. Cool. They're 13-1. It's the best start through 14 games since moving to Oklahoma City in 2008. They've outscored teams by 215 points so far this season, collectively, not just in a single game. That would be a record. That's the 3rd highest point differential through 14 games in NBA history, behind only the 96 Bulls and the 1969 Knicks. Both of those teams won the title that year.
Poses Will early. Another 2010 game for him, along with a block and a couple of steals.
Double-double. And defensively, I thought, held his ground. I mean, he's active in the paint, altering shots. In the pathway of, Giannis several times. Didn't get to the cup all the way, but then just active in pick and roll. One thing I like about Ayton is he's going to be in the right spot at the right time. He doesn't set a pick and roll for the reason of just setting it. He goes to a spot where he thinks he can get the basketball, and I think tonight we saw that 4 or 5 lobs tonight. He's just an exceptional player. He's starting to really understand his teammates, understand what Luka wants out of him, what Reeves, how they played with him, and how he puts himself in position to score buckets. So, I think performance.
Yeah, I think they understand him too because, he's used to picking, he's used to popping, he's used to doing a little bit of everything. So that one move they show, I think it was second to the last clip there, where they show where he caught it at the free throw line. He looked, you're a little fella. So he took it to him into the paint, do a little jump hook, because we know how good he is at shooting the free throw line jumper. Yeah, if Miles Turner was on him, he shot the jumper. If the Greek Freak was on him, he shot the jumper. But when they switched to a little guy, he just rolled to the basket and abused him, like Sharpe say, barbecue chicken. And that's what you have to do as a big. You have to turn and assess the situation. And he is so good at that. I don't think we really realize that because he looks, little guy, he goes rack. Big guy, he shoots a jumper. Because most people in this day and age, they just sell it for a jump shot because that's the easy way out. He's a hard worker. He's understanding the game. And more importantly, his teams are starting to understand who he is as a player.
They're embracing one another, and that big, as he has mentioned, with each rep that he gets. The Lakers improved to 6-4 versus teams above 500, along with 2-1 on the second night of back-to-backs. Time to hear from Coach J.J. Redick, brought to you by...
Coming back a little less than he wanted to. And then I think in the last game before this one, he got back on track. But tonight, he was back to the Austin consistency, attack mode, get to free throw line, creating situations where he could throw that pass to Ayton, and just really just a shot maker. So aggressive and back to accustomed to. He's healthy now. I think the groin is fully healed, and so that's what we expect.
For me, we talked about who has the advantage, and I felt like the guard play for the Lakers was a bigger advantage. And tonight, they showed, him having 25 and combined starting guards for him was at 25. So you look at, he had an advantage. I think this is very rare that he's probably taller than most guards that guard him. In this case, he was taller, he was more athletic too. Which is, hey, is he our next Kobe Bryant? I'm just kidding, people. I'm just kidding. But no, he had a great opportunity to show things tonight and show that when you got the size advantage and the skill advantage, you take over, and that's what he did tonight.
And we talked in the green room about how social media didn't exist during your day, but it does now, so you have to be careful and remind people you are kidding.
He is our next Kobe Bryant. We all gonna be happy.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
Indeed. You want to
send a great three-point shooting team. They started from the beginning with a defensive mindset, and you could tell that they were not allowing Giannis to get to the rim that much. Didn't close out that well. I mean, Milwaukee got some open shots. They just didn't knock them down. But the Lakers were able to eliminate them from getting offensive rebounds. They pressed the perimeter players. I know they made that run in the third, but the Lakers continued to come with the defense, and they were able to get some offense going as well. So hats off to a back-to-back game. They needed this game to have a successful road trip. They got the job done on the defensive end.
Yeah, kudos to the coaching staff. They had a great game plan to stop Giannis, and when you have that game plan and you don't have a chance to practice, sometimes it's hard to execute. So kudos to the team too for have it done and shoot around. Well, they probably didn't have to shoot around in the meeting, and then they got to execute, and they was able to implement that game plan. So kudos to them. And you also have to think about the way they get on the perimeter, offensive players too. They contested all threes, which is so important in this game, and then they rebounded. Because sometimes with the long threes and the way you scramble as a defensive team, the other team gets a lot of offensive rebounds. So they were able to secure the rebounds, get fast breaks, and more importantly, knock down shots. Because you can play great defense, but if you go to the other end, you don't shoot it very well. It doesn't do you any good. So I really like the overall game plan, especially on the last game of the road trip, because sometimes that last game, all you think about is get home to the wife and kids. But they played well, and I'm happy they sustained that lead and won the game.
so much better coming back to LA too with a win under your belt, that long flight. You're now 7-2 on the road, 10-4 overall are the Lakers. Talk about securing rebounds. They also secured the game ball. This is what happened at the end of this
Never
one.
seen it before.
Interesting enough.
Never seen a referee get so involved in the game, the ball.
And the big thing here is Adu Thiero playing in his first game as a Laker, coming back from injury, scored his first points, and Vanderbilt, Jake LaRavia, even Luka saying, we just want to give the rookie the game ball.